Let's make a video. Lofton has 100 yards of fencing and wants to enclose a rectangular plot that borders on a river. So my drawing would look something like this. My fence, and then some kind of natural boundary, in this case a river. Lofton does not want to fence the side along the river. So we're going to use X here and here because I can use X the most often by putting it on those two sides that I know are the same. And if we started off with 100 yards by doing X there and X there, we're now down to 100 minus 2X left over. And we don't divide that in half because we're not fencing along the river. Express the area A as a function. So you'd have length times width. And I'm going to go ahead and distribute. So there is letter A, where you have expressed it as a function. What are the dimensions that provide the largest area? So we'll want to find our best x. Our best x is always our h value. Negative b over 2a. Negative 100 over negative 4, which gives us 25. So 25 yards. So if this is 25, so is this. And down here at the bottom, we have 100 minus 2x. This will be 50. So your best dimensions would be 25 by 50 yards. What is the maximum area? Your maximum area is your k value. You could take your 25 and plug it back into the function, or I'm just going to find the area like I've always done. Length times width, 25 times 50. Square yards. Ellen has 100 yards of fencing and wants to enclose a rectangular plot. In addition, she also wants to divide the plot into sections. She's got a couple of animals she wants to separate. So I'm going to use X the most here, here, and here. Started off with 100. After I use all those x's, I'm down to 100 minus 3x. I'm going to put half of it up top, which will be 50 minus 3 over 2x, and half of it on the bottom. So my function is length times width. Distribute, and I like to put that a value first. And there's your function. What are the dimensions? Best x is always your h. Negative b over 2a. Negative b will be a negative 50. 2a, that'll be 2 times a negative 3 over 2. You're multiplying a 2 with a fraction that has a 2 on the bottom. The 2 will cancel. So we have negative 50 over 3, which is positive 50 over 3. And that will not be nice. I recognize the decimal as 2/3. You can give a decimal answer, I don't care. Yards. The best dimensions will be 16 2/3 yards by, and I'll plug that into this 50 minus, so 50 minus 3 divided by 2, replace the x. I'm going to use my answer button, and I get 25. Your maximum area is your k value. You can plug the 16 2/3 back into the function, or you can find the area the way you've always done it. So I'm going to take my 50 divided by 3 so that I get that exactly, and then I'm going to multiply that by 25. And I recognize that as 2/3 also. So 416 2/3 square yards. Have a nice day.